What's going on, guys? ChaseWins.com. Saturday, March the 6th, 2021. Now, it's still Friday. It's actually early on Friday. It's just now, hell, it's not even 7:30. So we just had some games start. We had a few start at 6 o'clock. We didn't have any going in the afternoon time other than some horse racing action. This was our first official day of the horse racing season for us, where we released things on the premium and top play card. Congratulations to everyone. First race of the day, clean 2-0. Then following that up with race 8, an easy top play winner, as well as a head-to-head winner in that one. Now we've got Los Alamitos coming up tonight starting at 9 o'clock. There's another top play in there. I have 2 top plays in college basketball going. Neither one of those have begun yet. So a big night. We can't really recap anything because nothing but horse racing has finished. But the reason that I'm doing this video this early is for 2 reasons. Number one, I want to get you a free play. We're getting a great spot on a game. I think it's a huge overreaction. And I want you to get it before anyone realizes this and this line shoots up. I don't think it's going to move enough to matter. So even if it does, I think you'll be okay on this game. But the main reason that I'm doing it this early, because I know YouTube's going to take a few hours to do the upload and everything else, but we not only have a game of the week going Saturday, we have 2 game of the week selections. 2. Jerry has one in soccer. I have one in NCAA basketball. Now, Jerry's soccer one goes at 9:30 in the morning. 9:30 a.m. Eastern time is Jerry's game of the week. Mine isn't till Saturday evening. So plenty of time for mine, but you want to get on both of these because you can make one single purchase. Go to ChaseWins.com, go to the purchase page, and you'll see doubleheader game of the week. That way you make one purchase, it's $99, and you get both game of the week. Both of them have the same guarantee that a game of the week always does. If a game were to, God forbid, lose, you get 3 days, all plays, all sports, absolutely free. So you get it no matter what. Now, you want to get Jerry's game of the week. He's won 6 straight. Well, some of those were games of the month, but you get the idea. Now, $100 gets you both of them. Now, if for some reason you do not get to purchase it before 9:30, roughly 9:30, 10 a.m., my game of the week, my NCAA basketball game of the week, will go on sale by itself. $50, you can get just that play. But for now, the $100 purchase that you are making gets you both plays with the guarantee on both games, and we are ready for them. My game is a big blockbuster college basketball game. It's a college basketball game a lot of people are going to watch. It has tournament implications in it. It's a game that I'm excited about. So make sure you jump on this. ChaseWins.com. Get the doubleheader games of the week. It's $99 and make a ton of money with us on Saturday. Congrats again to everybody who jumped on the horse racing. You have already turned a nice amount of profit on day 1. There will be horse racing on Saturday. There will be on Sunday. The weather's supposed to be beautiful. And the tracks that he follows and that he is dealing with, good weather all around. They're not expecting any rain whatsoever except for potentially late Sunday afternoon, which then again it probably won't matter at that point. So we're going to have a huge day on Saturday, a ton of college basketball. We're going to have some NHL. There won't be any NBA action. It's the All-Star game, and I do not play the All-Star game. It's a crapshoot. You can toss some fun money on the over, whatever the over is, because 9 times out of 10 it will hit. Getting to 300 points isn't a long shot for that game. Nobody wants to be there. The players are bitching about having to do it because if their life is so hard. Oh, I get paid $30 million a year. Now I don't want to go play in the All-Star game, which basically is just a weekend where people praise me for, more than they already do. So, whatever. They don't get to do that. So we're not going to have any NBA. Obviously, we didn't tonight. We won't tomorrow. We won't through the weekend until after the All-Star break. But NHL, and we've got an NHL going tonight as well. So Saturday is going to be a big day. Sunday is going to be a big day. I know Jerry also is going to have a top play, like a daily top play. He'll have some premium action. I will have a top play as well on top of the game of the week. And I'm sure there will be a top play again in horse racing. So make sure you go to ChaseWins.com and jump on that. So now, since we cannot do a recap, let's jump into a free play. But If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. And guys, hit that like button. You have no idea how much we appreciate it. It makes YouTube push this video. More people see it. More people get to make money. You get the idea. We appreciate it more than you will ever know. Let's get you on another free winner. 5 p.m. Eastern time. College basketball. McNeese versus Lamar. McNeese is the home team right now. They are laying 1 point. So 1 point. Or you can take the money line, but the money line is minus $1.20. Let me tell you why I like the 1 point better in this one. Because I don't think either way this game gets decided by a single point. Having a game get decided by a single point, no matter the game, is rare. I see this game being a 5-point game either way. The reason that I think this game is the way that it is, and let me just double check and make sure this thing hasn't changed. No, it's not. I mean, they're still laying a point. The reason that I don't think that McNeese is laying what they should be, which right now I've got the line at 5.5, is because Lamar's on a winning streak. They've won 3 games. 2 of those were fairly impressive wins against games that truth be told, should have lost by double digits on both of them. So they're getting more credit than they really deserve. Now, granted, take one of those wins with a grain of salt because the team that they played that could have beat them probably by 20 points, they only had one of their true starters in. Everybody else was out due to injury or COVID protocol. Now you take the other side of McNeese, they just come off of a really bad win to Nichols, a Nichols team that they should have won. I mean, they should have won this game by 25. And I mean, hell, in that game, I think they were favored by like 15. So a bad loss there. Not to mention, they've been very less than thrilling for the past few games. They've had some close calls in some of them, but then you look at some of the games where it's expected to be somewhere around a 9 to 10 point game, and it ends up being a 40-point game. I'm telling you right now that heads and tails, these two teams are nowhere near on the same page. Hell, they're not even in the same book. Now, is McNeese a little shorthanded? Yes. They do have one of their main starters that are going to be out. He tweaked his ankle a couple of games ago. He is not going to be out permanently or anything like that. I mean, as a matter of fact, truth be told, from what I have read, they think he could go back in this game. But being that he did have some swelling and he still had a little bit of pain in it, they want to, run the risk of aggravating it more or making what isn't a true injury a true injury. So I think they're playing it safe, and they don't really need him. Hell, they could drop another player and still win this game. They're the home team in this one. I mean, I'm not saying that they have the world to play for here, but as the season comes to a close, where this is the last weekend for a lot of teams before conference tournaments start, and then, obviously we have Selection Sunday coming up next weekend. For some of these teams, this is like they're rounding out their season and it's over. Well, for teams that have seniors on them, which is all of them, this could be the last time they ever suit up in a college basketball uniform here in the next handful of days. I think that all teams, no matter whether or they are playing in any sort of postseason or not, whether they are going anywhere after the regular season is over or not, I think that the next handful of games, you're going to see pretty much all teams across the landscape take these games seriously, wanting to finish on a high note, and really wanting to go out with something to hang their, hold their head high with. In this game, again, I've got it at 5.5. This game would be well over 8 if they were at full strength. That's the only reason that I don't. I just don't see a world where if they don't come to play, right now, Lamar's going out there thinking that they're hot shit. They've just won 3 games in a row, all of which they should have lost. Every one of them. Every one of them, they were the underdog. So they're coming in saying, hey, we've done it. We're hot shit. We can do it again, and they very well could. But that's why I think we're getting the line at such a good spot, because it's an overreaction to what's happened the last 3 games. And then you take that with the bad loss that McNeese just took, and the fact that they're slightly shorthanded with one of their most efficient shooters, and we get the perfect storm of a low line that's just not accurate. Give me McNeese. I'm going to lay the 1 point. You can take the money line if you want to. I like the money line in the aspect of you don't have to lay points, but you're laying $1.20. I would rather lay the $1.10. Only lay the 1. If it lands on 1, at least you push. If this line were to go up and you were to have to lay 1.5, I would still probably like that better. The money line's probably going to go up 10 cents at that point. You would still even be cheaper just buying the half point down if you wanted to. Either way you want to cut it, I think laying the points is the smart way to go in this one. So lay McNeese -1 minus the $1.10. That is your free play. That is a premium play. That is going to be on the card on Saturday. Make sure you go get the doubleheader games of the week. If you cannot get it before 9:30 a.m., don't worry. You'll still be able to get my NCAA basketball game of the week that'll be on sale after that. And that will be an evening game. Stay tuned for a huge Saturday, just as big of a Sunday, and we are going to have a great weekend, guys, and we can't wait to share it with you. ChaseWins.com. We will see you in the winner's circle.